Well, it came late this year, but we finally got our first measurable snowfall of the season in a lot of the area. Here in Springfield, we recorded officially about 1/4 of an inch out on the airport. Now, the west side of Springfield didn't see as much as the east side of Springfield, where we had totals closer to 1/2 inch. And you didn't have to head too far to the northeast to find even bigger totals. 1 inch in Marshfield, Rolla coming in with 1.5 inches out of that wave of snowfall. That's the first wave. We've got another wave dropping in from the north right now. You can see where it's coming from. Our area low pressure spinning away here south of Chicago. Another spoke of upper level energy pivoting around that low will drop in across the area late tonight through Friday morning. And it means another round of light snowfall. And I'm already seeing snow being reported north of I-70. And that's what's going to be coming in later tonight. Now, by midnight tonight, I expect that light snow in many areas as far west as maybe I-49. And it looks like areas here to the north, maybe Stockton, up toward Warsaw, east toward Rolla and Salem. We should have flurries or light snow falling at midnight tonight. That area will continue to drop south across the area through tomorrow morning, wrapping up as flurries Friday morning east of Highway 65, and then as we get into the afternoon, it's just cloudy skies. Now, this wave of snowfall, I do want to point out, will be focused east of Highway 65, and it looks like areas yesterday that didn't get the snow or measurable snowfall in north central Arkansas will have a shot with this wave. I do expect maybe a dusting to 1/4 of an inch in places like Mountain Home and east across Salem. Looking at the forecast totals, I think the big winners will again be areas closer to Rolla. Looks like areas like Waynesville and Fort Leonard Wood and Doolittle and Rolla should pick up around 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches of snowfall with tonight's wave of light snow. Further southwest here in the Springfield area, I expect similar results to yesterday's round of snow. On the west side, we're going to have lighter amounts, maybe a dusting. On the east side of town, should be a little bit heavier, where we could see 1/4 to maybe as much as 1/2 inch of snowfall. And I expect that snow again to arrive late this evening. It will continue through sunrise on Friday, tapering off as flurries during the morning. It will be focused east of Highway 65. The heavier snowfall will be to the northeast of Springfield, closer to Lake of the Ozarks and Rolla. And I do expect tomorrow morning, with temperatures at or just below freezing, and in areas where we're still getting some heavier snowfall rates, for there to be slick spots on roads, but especially the bridges. And that risk for slick spots will probably extend through 8 to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning before things get better on area roads. Temperatures tonight drop off to about 31. Highs tomorrow, well, I think they're going to be countered by clouds that will linger throughout the day east of Highway 65. That'll keep highs in the mid to upper 30s here. West of Highway 65, where we find some afternoon sunshine, will likely get into the low 40s over toward I-49. Here in Springfield, looks like a high of about 38 degrees. I do expect better weather on Saturday after a cold start, not bad in the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies and a high of 48. That's above normal for this time of the year, but we go back below normal for highs for New Year's Eve day and for New Year's Day itself. On Sunday, we're going to have a cold front arriving early in the day, and it looks like we're going to find partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout Sunday. High of 39 degrees. Overnight Sunday night will be cold. For New Year's Day, we're going to find cold conditions with mostly sunny skies and a high of about 38. Now, if you're ringing in the new year out and about in the area, well, you don't have to contend with any wintry weather or wet weather, but it will be cold. You'll need to bundle up. Looks like temperatures will dip down to about 26 by midnight as we're ringing in the new year, ultimately dropping to about 22 for a morning low. And as we get back to work next week, we're certainly going to have to bundle up Tuesday morning, a morning low of 20 with an afternoon high of 44. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to keep the pattern on the chilly side, certainly seasonably cold with highs near 40 on Wednesday and in the low 40s on Thursday. And I'm going to watch Wednesday of next week. There will be a storm passing by to the south. Okay. There's going to be some colder air in place in our area. So if that storm track can adjust a little bit further north, we may be talking about a risk for some wintry weather, especially maybe southern Missouri and in northern Arkansas in that time frame. Right now it looks dry, okay, but that's a possibility I'll be looking at.
All right, that's next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
All right, thanks, Jimmy.